Hi, I'm Hissatsu5, and I've been receiving a lot of comments on K-Ball 13 bottle cut tests that are very similar. A lot of people are asking the same questions, leaving the same comments. So I thought I would respond to them via the um, YouTube camera. I thought I'd film myself answering some of these questions, and so let's go. Anyways, first off, why the first question is why did I film the K-Ball 13 bottle cut test? What's the use of it? How is it relevant? What am I supposed to get out of this video? First reason I filmed it is it was fun. Second reason, it was to show you that you can buy a affordable knife and still have a great cutting tool. There's a lot of people who competitively cut. They will represent either like Spyderco, SOG, or some knife company to advertise for their knife company, and they'll cut competitively, or they'll represent a custom knife maker. And people spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars on these on these knives to cut bottles competitively. They also cut rope and 2x4s. So I just wanted to show that you don't have to be rich to buy a great cutting tool. So the K-Ball is the everyman or woman's cutting tool. You can buy it from anywhere from $50 to $75 or $40 to $75 depending where you look. And you can hunt with it, camp with it. It's a soldering knife. It's a law enforcement knife. They even make a 5-inch version of it. And at least in the state of Texas, I could EDC a 5-inch UMC style K-Ball, which is pretty cool. So that's why I did the video, to show that you don't have to be rich to get a great cutting tool. Secondly, I get a lot of comments that sound like this: dude, that's a waste of water, or what a waste of water that is, or how come you don't just give that water to a homeless person? And this is my response to the people who I actually respond to that comment. I don't do it often because I get so many of them and I kind of just ignore it. But some people, I do actually send a comment back to them, a message, and here it is. Here's my response to it. If I were to come across a homeless person, or send water to, if I were to mail water to Africa to, give homeless people or Ethiopian people water, like they advertise on TV, feed these starving kids, whatnot. If I was to send water to Africa, if I was going to send water to a homeless shelter or give it to a homeless person in an alley, I'm not going to drink a bottle of water and then refill it with tap water and then give it to that person. I consider that rude and unsanitary. So if I sent water to Africa, if I sent water to a homeless shelter, or when I give water to a homeless person on the side of the road or in the alley, I give them an unopened bottle of water. That way they know only they have drunk from it, and it's most likely purified water. So I just consider that to be more polite, and that's my reasoning behind that comment. And on wasting water, I don't consider it a waste of water. I consider it a future investment, believe it or not. Junior high science class teaches us that matter, solid, liquid, or gas, cannot be created nor destroyed. So that means the bottles of water, when I line them up on the sawhorse and cut them, or when my brother cuts them, we both do cut test, that when the water spills on my ground, it's not wasting the water. It's going to water my grass, which makes the grass healthier, which creates more oxygen for me and my family to breathe. So all of y'all people who love to go green, watering the lawn is part of going green. So that's not a waste. And the water that does not get absorbed into the grass evaporates. It dries up and it turns into a gas, which goes up in the air, forms clouds, and later those clouds rain. And so you're not wasting, you're not losing water. When it rains back down on you, you're receiving water back, and it's watering your lawn, any animals in the area get a drink of water. You know, forms puddles and deer and dogs, cats, birds, squirrels, rats. They all get a drink of water. So you know, rain's a good thing. So I don't consider it a waste of water. I consider it an investment in a future water source. And those other kind of uh, I don't want to say conspiracy, but I also get a lot of comments of people asking me if my brother is Billy Bob Thornton in disguise, or they say, "Oh, dude, your brother sounds like Billy Bob Thornton," or "Is that Billy Bob Thornton in disguise?" or "Do you know Billy Bob Thornton?" Well, no, I do not know Billy Bob Thornton. He has came into my town to do some singing in some of our clubs, but I don't personally know him. So that's just a funny comment that I get a lot. Um, Usually those comments are followed by LOL. Anyways, one last thing I want to cover is I recently won a knife off of eBay. Supposedly it's an original Swiss Army knife created by Carl Elsner, if I'm pronouncing the name right. This knife is being shipped to me from Switzerland, and it's extremely old. Here it is. It's supposed to be original Swiss Army knife. And as soon as I get it, I will have a review on it. That is my K-Ball 13 bottle cut test. I guess comment response video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And keep on watching my videos. Tell me if I do something wrong. You know, correct me if I need to be corrected. Subscribe to me if you like me. Give me tips. I'm open for anybody who has any suggestions. But anyways, if I look forward to your comments. I'm Hissatsu5, and I'm out.